Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode of VR Quester Fallout 4 Edition. This is what I would like to call episode 2B. Near Automata. That would be a fun game to play. Okay, anyhow, so this is episode 2B. The reason you're seeing this episode right now is because
Nice.
in the last episode, I was playing the wrong character. Yes. You could tell because the hair was a different length. Now, here's the thing. I started a character just so that I could calibrate the headset. Well, unfortunately, it took me 10 levels to fully calibrate the headset. I had issues with scopes not working, and depth of field, and all sorts of crazy stuff. I think I've managed to get all of those under control, so we will be seeing many more episodes inside the headset. However, this is basically... I guess this is basically what happens if you decide to go get your robot and save the Minutemen from the raiders in Concord. So, it's not that bad. It is, it's kind of long, much longer than I would normally want to put into a VR video. But it does fill in some of the gaps. So if you've ever wanted to know what actually goes on, this is the way to get it. So anyhow, I think that when we go to episode 3, it's going to continue on the save in which I was able to save the drug dealers. So,
As I live and
here's your
breathe.
robot, Codsworth.
Oh,
He's still alive.
It's really you.
Let's see.
Codsworth, you're still here. So other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the
Thanks,
hubby see
Codsworth.
you in that state, huh? Where is Sir, by the way?
He's
Dramatic pause. Wait for it.
in a better place.
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you'll need a distraction. Yes.
A distraction?
A distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Oh, Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
No, I think the insurance adjusters took him.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna get my baby back.
Baby back, baby
It's
back.
worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia.
Oh, that's what it is.
Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
Codsworth, you're so smart.
Doesn't matter how long it's been. I feel fine.
A bit over 210, actually, Mum. Give or take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack. You must be famished.
What? Food? Yeah, sure. I need a minute to think.
Then I'll be right back.
Alright, so the robot's gonna go make us some food. He's a pretty good guy. You know, I really like having my robot around because you see that buzzsaw that he's got there? He really knows how to use it. And there is some downloadable content, some extra stuff.
Was it something I said?
Some extra content that allows you to make robots, and
Codsworth.
none of them
Mum,
are as good as
I've
him.
been thinking. Your loved ones may simply be hiding from the Red Menace.
I knew it.
The Red Menace?
Why, the communists, of course. The Russians and the Chinese.
And? Wow.
Codsworth. I don't think the Reds are going to be a problem anymore.
I have an idea.
Probably
Let's
the
search
best
neighborhood
acted line
together.
in this entire
After all,
game.
Sir and young Sean, they're my family too.
Except for Codsworth. Everything he does is gold.
Codsworth? Are you sure you're holding up okay?
Mum, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Poor guy.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, Mum. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe Sir was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Yep. Things happen.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? Sir and young Sean may turn up yet.
That is a great idea.
All right. Lead the way.
Proud to serve, Mum.
But yeah, out of all of the robots that you can build with the automaton DLC, none of them
Hey,
are
Codsworth.
quite as powerful as his attacks.
My search protocol
At least not your
full alert.
Mr. Handy styles. I believe the other ones can, be beefed up a little bit, but even then, they don't seem to use their weapons with as great of precision as Codsworth does. So
What's all this then? How you?
it's great.
I tell her last week in Texas. Picking up hostages.
And he's a kill stealer. Look at that buzzsaw. He just, yeah.
Here but a few flies. Wait. My
Yeah,
senses are picking up
if you don't want him
movement
to
in another
steal all
house.
of your kills, you really need to clear out an area before you let him move around. Just tell him to stay in one place. Otherwise, he can take the fun out of trying to, get your, how do I put that? I don't know. He doesn't really get in the way of your stats. Any kill that he kills, you get. So it's no big deal. However, I mean, if you're trying to feel some sort of sense of accomplishment over your ability to, deal with, wasteland creatures or whatever, then, beware, because he will kill everything. Everything. He's the exterminator. Alright. I always seem to have only one bobby pin. Now, here's the thing. If you only have one bobby pin, that's because you didn't loot the houses in correct order. You need to start
Codsworth.
at the beginning of the bridge, and from that bridge, just loot every available house. By the time you get to the houses that have saves...
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
Safes.
You can't give up, Mum.
Can't give
What
up.
about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough. You remember the way? Just across the southern footbridge, out of the neighborhood, and past the Red Rocket Station? I shall remain here and secure the home front.
He doesn't want to leave yet. Okay, so, yes, you get the bobby pins from that area, By the time you get to the buildings that have safes in them, you will have enough bobby pins to practice lockpicking. And you won't bust your first pin and not have another pin for a while. So that's some good stuff to think about. Okay, I am... Let's see, what am I doing here? I am... let's play this holotape. Because I usually don't play the holotapes, I just collect them and go.
No, little fingers away. There we go. Just say it.
Oh my god.
Right there.
This is incredibly savvy. Kid can't even make words. How pitiful.
Hi, honey. Listen,
It's like it's not even trying.
I don't think Sean and I need to tell you how great of a mother you are. But we're going to anyway.
What a kiss up.
You were kind and loving
If only he
and
knew.
funny. That's right.
If only he knew about the insurance plan.
So patient. Patient.
I'd say he dodged a bullet, but we all know what happened down there in the vault.
Sean, us all being at home together. It's been an amazing year, but even so, I know our best days are yet to come. There will be changes, sure. Things we'll need to adjust to.
You know, I just wish the actors didn't sound so much like they were reading off of the script. You know, you don't look at the script while you're actually reading it. Try to get it in your head and then put it out.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Oh god, just turn it off already.
Bye, honey. We love you.
Makes me sick. Alright, so you notice I'm going around looting all of the bloat flies. The reason for this is I intend on doing a lot of cooking. I didn't do a lot of cooking when I first started off, but as I went on, I discovered that not only can you get some really good healing stuff from cooking, but it also really jacks up your XP. So you get a lot of you can really build your levels by crafting. So the other benefit too is squirrel stew. Okay, now in order to make squirrel stew, you need to save every little last scrap of squirrel bits you get. If it's already crispy squirrel bites, it's too late. However, those are good. You know, that's not bad. What you want is squirrel stew. Yeah, just take everything from everybody. Loot every corpse. So you want to make squirrel stew. And why do you want to do this? Because it gives you an XP boost. That's right. If you want to, if you really want to level your character, just gorge yourself on squirrel stew. It gives you an XP boost for quite a long time. So it's a timed effect, but dang if it doesn't work. So, yeah, you can definitely tell the difference from when I'm in the headset and not. Because right now, if I don't have my glasses on inside of the headset, I really can't see anything. It's kind of a muddy mess. Which is unfortunate because, you know, this is a really fun game, and I had a lot of fun playing it in my DK1, the developer kit, or DK2, I'm sorry. And it was fine because my glasses fit nicely inside of the DK2. They don't fit so well inside of the CV1, which is surprising. I figured that by the time that they would have brought out the consumer version, they would have maybe compensated for the fact that so many people have glasses, and, you know, if they're trying to make their product better, then why would they limit that? I mean, I have a $20 helmet that I picked up from town that, you know, you put your smartphone inside, but it is large enough for me to put my glasses into. So, I mean, what gives? I really don't relish the thought of having to go buy another pair of glasses. I mean, so what if my glasses that I have right now are horribly, horribly scratched? They are. The fact of the matter is, I was planning on getting new glasses anyway. I just don't like the fact that the reason oh my gosh, I left that water there. That doesn't matter. The, the other save that I'm running on, I do not save the Minutemen, and I have also gathered that water. And I also have better guns. And I also didn't kill anybody at Drumlin Diner. So, you're like, what is the point of watching this? Well, the point is because, well, first of all, we got to talk to Codsworth, and then second of all, we're going to find out what happens inside of the Concord Museum. Which reminds me, I really need to go in there anyway because I have a mod that lets me use a certain gun. I can't remember what it is now, the Scar or something. Anyhow, you'll get to see it in this video, as a matter of fact, later on. I don't know if I actually have any bullets for it.
Hey, boy.
Hello.
What are you doing out here all by yourself?
Just chilling.
You lose your owner, buddy?
Yeah, see, the character has long, unmanageable hair that sticks out at
Okay,
weird
then.
angles.
Let's stick together.
All right. You find some...
Hey.
I really wanted to be able to give Dog Meat, you know, a bandana or something, and I couldn't find anything in here that I could really give him. I was all like, maybe he'll wear the dog tags, you know, just as a lark. But I hit the T button, and of course, it didn't work. You know, I don't know why I can't load this guy up on dog food. Like, there is a great mod. Okay, load Dog Meat up with dog food. Okay? Anytime he requires a stim pack, if he has dog food in his inventory, Dog Meat will eat dog food and heal dog meat. Does that jive with anybody? I think it's kind of a interesting idea. Just had it right now. So if anybody else has had that idea, please reaffirm that it's you know, an idea worth having. I would love to see this mod. I don't know enough about modding at all, really, to attempt it myself, but I think I'm gonna look into it. I think this would actually
How
be
you doing, buddy?
Here we go. We got the... Yes.
Hey, boy. Think you can find something for me? What do you think?
The
bad
minute
guys
I ask
around,
him,
buddy?
they appear. All right. In the last video, I remember Dog Meat grabbing one of those things and just flinging it into the air. That was great. Yeah, that's the fun thing about the dog, is that he has a lot of cool suppression moves, you know, so if you invest in the perk, he'll run and tackle people, and it's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there are no other mole rats here, but it's never hurts to, you know, to run a check, and make sure. So, you know, I always remember from playing earlier that there were a little bit more. So, anyhow, this is the settlement management system, I think. It's the one that allows you to make adjustments to the way your settlement is being run inside of your, not inside of your Pip-Boy, I don't think, but you have to use a terminal. Gun nut. Excellent. Alright. So, yeah. Okay, so this is not the one where I made any improvements. The, I guess that one. But in the one where I was able to manage a peaceful settlement at Drumlin Diner, my 10mm had a heavy receiver. So, in the one where the Drumlin Diner resulted in the drug dealers dying, I had a light receiver. So I guess that means that in addition to my lack of charisma, my gun wasn't threatening enough for them to take me seriously. But I think with just a slightly one more level, two more levels of charisma, I think it was, and a tougher looking weapon, they caved. They're like, oh, we don't want no trouble. And so did Trudy on the inside. She didn't want any trouble either. So, all right, yeah, let's check out the stuff that we can make and see how much EXP we get from doing it. Okay, so all right, so nothing down here. Okay, let's go to the mutt chops. Okay, so there we go. 5 AP for 15 minutes. That's great. And then grilled rad roach doesn't really give you anything. But okay, look at that. You keep getting all sorts of EXP. Just ding, 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 ding. It's awesome. Let's see what we can craft over here. Nothing really. I don't have the armorer perk. What a strange word. Armorer. I wonder if the British pronounce it differently. They're like, it's the armorer. I love it whenever there's strange words like that. You know, we think that we're pronouncing correctly. You know what? I'm becoming more dyslexic. Oh my god. I should just quit talking. Yeah. The English language is very interesting to me. Anything else? Caltrops. I like using those. Oh, yes. Good. Make some. They're good for luring people down hallways. And then they're good, you know, they kind of hurt them a little bit, but they mostly stagger them. So, very useful. Alright. Are we gonna go take on those two little mosquitoes? Or what? Oh yeah, we're gonna go check out Deacon's Perch. I've never found him around here. Never been able to find him spying on me. However, it has been theorized that this is where he does so. So, who knows? Okay. Take care of these bugs. Alright, not bad. Wasted a little bit of ammo, not too terribly much. I did really terribly in the last video. But that is going to be rectified. I have my glasses, been able to put them inside of the rift. My secondary pair of glasses, I should say. And they're horribly scratched, but fortunately the brightness of the rift kind of cancels out about half of the problem. Alright. I knew he was coming. Alright, and like I believe I mentioned this, excuse me, I believe I mentioned this in the last episode when we went through the mole rat den before. Coming through here is a really good way of building up your ability to make weapons. You know, you need oil, you need all sorts of components, and you can find a lot of them down here, which is great. And like I said, if you had gone through any of those other houses before meeting Codsworth, you would be fully stocked on bobby pins by the time you got here. So, that's also quite nice. And of course, the brain fungus and the abraxo cleaner, these are all really good things. If you didn't know, you can take glowing fungus and brain fungus, mix them together, and make, I believe, mentats. And mentats are great because, if I remember correctly, those are the ones that allow you to see the glowing outline, I believe, of people in the dark or behind walls or something. I can't remember. It's like Detect Life from Skyrim. So, that's not bad. But unfortunately, if you use I think it's the orange mentats that really give you the brightest. Anyhow, if you use the orange mentats, what happens is that it will aggro people. So, you might want to find a mod that allows you to do that, or better yet, skip that mod altogether. Or no, actually, do get that mod, the orange mentats fix. You do need that mod, but also, if you don't want to use drugs in the game, which, you know, not everybody does, if you would like to skip that, what you can do is get the Scouter, the Saiyan Scouter. Maybe it's called Vegeta Scouter, I'm not really sure. Anyhow, the Scouter has, I mean, just about all the coolest visual effects that you could want. It has a tracking, it has see in the dark, it has heat map. No, not heat map. Anyhow, it's really great. It's very nice to have. Unfortunately, it is one of those things that you might want to set on a toggle. And the reason for this is because after a while, running through the world looking at it with a strange filter on it kind of gets annoying. So you really want to have the ability to swap that out. So if you've noticed in my earlier videos, you would see me with the Saiyan Scouter, or you would see me in the pair of red glasses. And those glasses actually are not from the game, they're from a mod. I believe it's called Sunglasses Forever or something silly like that. Don't quote me. I will try to find the name of that. Glasses Galore, maybe? That sounds likely. Anyhow, if you guys would like, I will post my entire mod list. You know, maybe I'll do like a screenshot, or, oh, I know. I can make a video on my NMM profile and my loot order. So, if you guys are playing this game with mods and you have not used loot, I don't know why you haven't tried it yet. I really don't know. Excuse me. One of the best things about mods is loot. That sounds weird, but seriously, having the proper load order for your mods is essential. I had no idea how essential until I was having all sorts of problems and somebody in the forums was berating another person in my situation and said, "Why don't you just use loot?" And I had to ask myself, why don't I just use loot? It's not like I didn't necessarily mistrust it or anything. It's not like I thought it was janky software. I just didn't want to have to make that extra step. I was being lazy. Okay? And that was to my disadvantage. The very first time I ran loot and had it organize all of my ESM files, the next time I fired up the game, it was beautiful. Everything just worked. That was great. This is pitiful. I really... I mean, this particular segment right here, because everybody is always dead by the time I get here. I really think maybe I should increase the difficulty setting, because I'm always perpetually disappointed by the fact that there's not enough bad guys to fight. Now, I say that, you know, however, do you remember where we picked up that 44 down by the river? Okay, on the other side of the rocks, right there, are 3 raiders, a dog, and probably 3 more mole rats. Okay? I have I had a really hard time trying to kill them at this level. So, you know, maybe dealing with some kill stealers over here, you know, not being able to get any kills in by the time you get to this area. Oh, thank God that was turned upside down. By the time I always get here, most of these guys are already taken care of. And it's kind of sad, unless you barrel in, jump right into the thick of it, Preston's going to take out all of those guys. And I don't think you get any XP if he takes them out before he's in your party or anything. So, you know, make of that what you will. So, I'd like to make sure that there's nobody else, but I do realize that with such a low difficulty setting right here, I'm really not likely to find very many more people. So, I guess I'll just accept this little part, and hope that the rest of the game is challenging. Otherwise, I totally will raise that level. What do Alright. I need to armor myself up. My character needs armor. So, let's put some armor on. Let's find something. Right now, I think we are down to... Yep. In the other build, I have both the leather left and right arm. I have both the raider left and right leg, but I don't have any chest pieces. Which is fine because both of the chest pieces that are available right now are kind of janky looking. Ah, you notice my Spider-Gwen bag? There is a mod that ties in with another mod. So the first mod allows you to take the shoulder bag from the postman, and wear it yourself. And lets you also craft all sorts of different, you know, kind of bags at the workstation. So really cool stuff. Well, if you choose to build the mailman post bag, shoulder bag, it will come out as the Spider-Gwen if you have installed the Spider-Gwen mod. So, and that's all the Spider-Gwen mod does. It doesn't, you know, give you anything else. I think it would be cool to have a Spider-Gwen suit, though. Yeah, it just changes the mailman bag from the mailbag mod into, you know, the Spider-Gwen version, which is cool. It doesn't affect any of the other ones, so they all come out normal. See, now I've got that leather. No, I already have the leathers. It was the raider leg I was missing. Only had one raider leg in this build. So anyway, in the next video, we are going to, let's see. I really don't know if it's worth getting that gun to come back and save all these people. This isn't really... It doesn't really put you out. It's just having to go through a bunch of dialogue at a certain point that it gets annoying. I wish there was a way to just, you know, skip past it, but unfortunately, if you're trying to document the process, you really shouldn't, can't, either. I don't know. Which, you know, that's something to think about, but probably not too hard. It's not rocket science or anything. So that's why this is episode 2B as opposed to episode 2. You know. So this, I guess, is just a side story, if you will. This is what would have happened if I decided to come save these guys. So there you go. I guess one thing that I could do is I could go all the way and get to the point to where I grab the gun. I don't necessarily need to kill those two guys by the door, because if I did, then You know, yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I can get the gun, I can leave. If there's any more raiders waiting for me outside, I'll take care of them when I get to them. So, alright. You know, I never did check that ice chest down there.
Man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot.
Ah, yes. The good old grenades. I should have stuck with the grenade, I think, instead of the Molotov. I always have a terrible time with Molotovs indoors. It's just
Somebody's out there shooting.
not smart.
They're not waiting to die.
And of course they run the other way. Cowards.
Please don't be pharaohs again.
That's so awesome. Yep, that happened. That happened right there. Right then and there. I can't count how many times I've tried to throw a Molotov cocktail like over the railing over the railing of something, and it just hits the railing instead. Or I'm standing in the doorway and I throw the Molotov and it hits the door frame. I'm like, I'm all the way halfway through the door. It shouldn't happen like that. But it does. It does. So those are things you kind of have to plan for if you're going to throw Molotovs inside of a building. Right. Now, what do you guys think in regards to the music? Not this particular song, of course. What I'm talking about is, if I listen to Diamond City Radio, there's a possibility that my videos could be demonetized, which isn't necessarily a really big deal because until you have like 1,000 followers, you can't even monetize, or is it 10,000 followers? I don't know. It's some ridiculous number. I have 9 subscribers, okay? Yeah, even if they did demonetize the videos,
Man, I don't know who you are, but
they're not going to make any money anyway, you know? Not even the 20 cents that I was making before they changed their policy, which, you know, why change it on April 1st? That's just cruel, unusual punishment.
Timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minute.
All right, here's the Minutemen.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but nope. Things fell apart.
Oh.
Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there.
And?
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Oh, the voice acting is so terrible.
Will it be enough to stop those maniacs?
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war.
God, this guy is
You
terrible.
might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie.
Really, Matthew
We're
McConaughey?
talking a full suit
Tell me all
of
about it.
Cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right?
No.
Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again, but we're a bit stuck.
So what's the solution?
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC, a standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military.
Don't
and
talk
some
down to me
companies way
like
back
that.
when.
Act like I
We
don't
right where
know.
to find one.
But we
I
can't
know what a
get to
fusion
the
core
damn
is.
thing. It's down in the basement, locked behind a security gate. Look,
Locked.
I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
Oh, I could. And you know about my...
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around.
Yeah, and you couldn't
Once
use
you
that
jack the
plasma
core into the
rifle
power
to shoot
armor
the block
and
open.
grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Yeah. Just terrible acting. Terrible.
There we go.
I am not going to talk to anybody else in this room. I am not going to put you through that. I'm sorry that we even are dealing with these people in the first place.
Angry.
Don't talk to Mama Murphy. Go. Whew, I scared myself there for a minute. And I haven't even picked up my gun. Where's the gun? I need to go grab that thing. But maybe we'll go... Nope, let's go see what we got. There is a duffel bag over there that I never got. There it is. Excellent. 0 bullets. 0 bullets. Excellent. Yeah, I don't expect to kill anything with this thing. It's just, I want to see what it sounds like when I shoot it. And I'm just looking for it to give me a reason. Yes, grab everything. You never know what can be used as a building tool. Well, glad I came back for that, even though it's just more Molotovs. Oh, you guys see that ice chest down there? I never looted it. Oh, I should go back and loot it. There it is. Yes, let's just play all the holotapes from
Personal
now.
log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. From the intel I've gathered, this day after that was a global event. Flaherty and Canower were shot by some scared, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street.
Boylston
Mike Daly,
Street.
signing out. Good luck. And God bless America.
Alright.
Or what's left of it.
Boylston Street. I recognize the name of that. I know I've visited it in the past. So, let's see if we can find anything of Mr. Daly in Boylston Street. Hopefully he made it. Ooh, I think that would be kind of an interesting thing to go find out. So, now, I think it would be smarter to use a sidearm instead of this minigun to deal with the raiders, and then once the Deathclaw comes out, then use the minigun. So let's switch over here. Set up my stuff. The short laser musket is garbage. I never liked laser muskets. Who else? Oh, you hear that? Alright. Look at that. 10mm does nothing to him. There it is. Good old minigun. Who else is shooting? Still guys up here. Just shoot the car. Jump down there. There we go. Face to face. Where is he? Can't hide from me? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, I tried to throw dirt in my face. This guy don't play fair. Oh, into the alley. Nice. Alright, back to my... Ooh! Back to my sidearm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jeez. Can't you just, like, calm down, focus, and save your dog? Give your dog some dog food, man. Alright, so let's just loot all these guys. They've got to have something worth having. Otherwise, they will be raiders. So, one of the problems that I've had in the past is the problem of carry weight. I find that having to come back to a settlement and drop off all the stuff that I've looted is really time consuming, and it's not something that I really enjoy. So what I've done is I've downloaded the wedding ring mod. I missed that pile of dust over there. There's something in there. Oh no, I missed it all. Anyhow, there's the wedding ring mod. Okay, so when you pick up your dead spouse's wedding ring, you now have like 1,200 carry weight. Now here's the problem. When you get into a suit of armor, it stops working. And what you do is then you equip the second wedding ring to the power armor, and then that allows you to carry as much as you want inside that power armor, again up to 1,200 pounds. Now, the problem is, when you get out of your power armor, you must go into the inventory of your power armor and get the wedding ring back. Otherwise, if it's not in your inventory while you're outside of power armor, you won't be able to carry that 1,200 pounds. So, if you do not want to get the strong back perk, you want to spend your stuff elsewhere, then this is the mod for you. Alright, we got nothing. Okay, alright, let's get this over with.
Take it easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
More talking, more bad acting.
That was a pretty amazing display.
Was it?
I'm just glad you are on our side.
Was it now? And?
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have too many friends. Not in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you asked about the Minutemen. One thing you should know about us, we help out our friends. So here, For everything you've done, thank you.
Bribing me with money.
What happens now?
For the longest time, Mama Murphy's had a vision of a place called Sanctuary. Some old neighborhood, but one we can make new again. Why don't you come with us? I could really use your help.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it. And
I guess this
know
lady's
your
acting isn't as
pain.
bad as Preston's. Certainly isn't as bad as Mr.
destiny?
Matthew McConaughey over there.
What do you mean?
You're a woman out of time, out of hope. But all is not lost. I can feel your son's energy.
What you know about my kid?
He's alive.
Are you an insurance adjuster? Are you from the Bernadelli Insurance Corporation?
Where is my son? Where is Sean?
Oh, I wish I knew, kid. I really do. But it's not like I can see your son.
Can you guys hear the weed
I
eater
can
going
just
outside?
feel his life force, his energy. He's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking.
Oh, you're psychic. That's
Great
why.
Green jewel of the Commonwealth.
Did you guys hear my
Diamond
eyes rolling?
City, the biggest settlement around.
That's vague.
Look, kid, I'm tired now. Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The sight will paint a clearer picture.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
As if
Fresh
aiming
dressing,
your
we're all
plasma
gonna die
rifle at her is
eventually.
any
We're
safer.
gonna need the sight. My new friend here, she's gonna need it too. Now
There's a
let's
little
get
thing called
going.
nuance.
Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to our friend here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about.
I don't know. I guess they tried. I really guess
Not
they
far.
tried.
She
You know,
knows
there's
about
some
it.
more loot
You
back
mean
there.
she
Let's
had
go
one
check
of her
this out.
visions while she was stoned out of her gourd. And now the monster was headed out
I
on
really
her
don't
own.
like having to listen to Marcy.
And then Mama Murphy
She's just so angry.
Everybody just take it easy.
I mean, I am kind of glad that in a certain
better idea of what
update,
we should do
it
next?
allows you to eliminate the lungs if you
Anybody?
so feel inclined to.
Well then, sanctuary it is.
I just hate having to go to that simple measure at all.
Come on, June.
You know,
It's time to go.
It's just these things are horrible, horrible
No way I can pick this.
Alright, race through here real quick.
Have your tea back, you jackanapes! One handcuff
You
and
jackanapes! I like that. Alright, you rebel scum. Let's get out of here.
Going. Diamond City is where.
Diamond City, where you need to head. Then why are you having me head to Sanctuary with you? You're giving me mixed messages, Mama Murphy.
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far.
The price you paid to get this far. You mean the price I paid to go kill a giant monster in an alleyway while you guys hid inside of a museum? Mm-hmm. I see how it is. I see how it is. I am running ahead of everybody because, well, I really don't like walking with them, and I really also don't like using power armor at all. So I think what I'm gonna do is ditch this suit of power armor somewhere where it can look nice and statuesque, and then we are going to move on. So, yeah. You know, one thing I do like about this game is the weather. I really, really like the weather. It's always changing, it's always new, the light is never the same from moment to moment, you know, so you wind up getting some really cool images. Here, let's put it up here. Yep. Yep. It's gonna be my scarecrow. Turn around. There you go. Alright. Alright, so I have a place to stand. Otherwise I'll just fall right off. Okay, take that fusion core and the wedding ring. Remember? Okay. Now, here's something you might not know. If you leave a fusion core inside of your suit of armor, it can be stolen. Normal people don't usually walk around with fusion cores. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever looted a fusion core off of a body. Uh, at least not a human body. Now, that means that they cannot use that suit of armor unless you have left your fusion core in there. I learned this the hard way because had a bunch of suits
No
of armor that
offense
I'd
if
been
you're from
collecting
here or
and
something.
leaving at Sanctuary. Well, I came back and 3 of them were missing, and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Well, I find that 2 of the settlers, excuse me, I find that 2 of the settlers are inside the suits of armor and refuse to get out, and that the other suit of armor has been stolen by a raider who is running around shooting people. So, always take your fusion cores out of your power armor. Should be rule 1. I don't know why they don't say. They should tell you this. They really should. Mama Murphy, you're walking into a pole. Oh, no, I figured it out. Mama Murphy wasn't walking into a pole over there. She was lagging behind so she can get a hit. She's like, I have to climb this hill. I'm just gonna hide back here, lag back a little bit. Get some jet. Alright, I'm fine. I can run. See, I'm making it up this hill just fine. We're going to Sanctuary. Yep. So yeah, there's my character with the long hair. When we continue this story, we will have this character. We may or may not be in this particular save in which we have saved the people of Concord. Well, the Minutemen, those people, the leftovers, the survivors. You know what? Yeah, no, I'll continue from this one because this is the one that does have the high charisma. This is the one that has now some really good crafting materials. I have good crafting materials now, so I can add that heavy receiver. I think I can also add glow sight and maybe the comfort grip to the 10 millimeter. That'll definitely boost my my fearsomeness. All right, sweet. They've already walked quite a ways. That's great. I always hate walking with them because they always take so... What the hell,
Careful
guys?
here, Mama Murphy.
Are you just...
Watch
Was
your
that
step on
was
the
that a
bridge.
little sightseeing side tour? What was that all about? Ah, who cares? Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is pick it up from right here. Okay, so when we start up again, we'll be starting from right here. I will have the high enough charisma and the high enough weapon perk to be able to go to Drumlin Diner, and I think we can resolve the situation peaceably and on camera. So I am very glad you guys have tuned in this long to watch all this. If you watch it all the way to the end, leave a comment. Just write down Preston sucks, because he does. He's horrible. I am not taking any quests from this guy. I'm not even going to step foot inside of Sanctuary again. I've got these people here. They can take care of themselves. So I will see you on the next episode